everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Butter What Show. I'm Pat Regan, and this is our lovely assistant co-host, Brian Moses. And we're going to talk about some gaming stuff. Brian, I think this is really cool. I have some problems with it, but I really like it. This is the curved arcade machine from DIY Engineering on YouTube. Have you seen this yet?
I saw it when you showed it to me, and it is really unique. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
No, I haven't either. He started with a curved monitor. I'm not sure if he says it. He doesn't show it towards the end. He only shows video games. But I enjoy that it has, you can see them lit up on the side there, the pinball buttons are on
the
there.
side
And this
pinball
is
buttons.
totally the right form factor for a little pinball machine, isn't it? It's leaning back just about far enough that I would love to see a pinball emulator.
Yep. Yeah, I think that'd be a really good addition.
And he's done a good job. He has plenty of buttons and a joystick, and it's just about the right size. Oh, I know that. That's Contra. That's the arcade Contra. And it's such a tall monitor, it must be an ultra-wide, because he has enough room for the marquee art up there.
That is fantastic.
I'm an arcade fan. I try to do one of these arcade cabinets every week.
Every live stream.
And he's picking another game. Now, the only thing that bummed me out about this machine is it's not heavy enough or stable enough. It's kind of built on a tripod. And on some of these games, when he gets going, that whole machine is just
wobbling around a little bit.
I don't know how far.
How would you fix that?
More surface area touching the ground, a real tripod leg in the back. And I don't know how I'd feel about that in person either, right? This might be just fine.
Yeah. The curved arcade?
The curved arcade from DIY Engineering. You should definitely go check him out. I'm definitely going to check out more of his videos.
Show it to DIY Perks. You could put a leather handle on it.
He sure
could carry it around somewhere. Yeah.
I'm surprised Matt hasn't built an arcade cabinet.
Might have to make a suggestion.
Have you had a drifting controller on your Switch yet? Your Nintendo Switch yet, Brian?
Maybe, but I'm bad enough with enough of that. I don't know if it's drifting because of something that I'm doing, or if I'm playing one of the games that has the motion detection. I do that a lot in I've been playing Zelda Breath of the Wild. I aim with the right thumbstick, but you can also use the controller, and I'll start doing both, and I'm fighting myself to and then I get killed by something because I'm not a very good Zelda player.
I think the drift is pretty bad. If you don't touch the controller, your guy will be walking slowly in whatever direction your controller is drifting. And if I understand correctly, and I should have read this right before we did the live stream instead of trying to use my memory, they say right here, this square is below the thumbstick. And they're saying there's just not enough support on the plastic. And you end up pushing the back panel off of the joystick piece is one module that's screwed onto the board, and you end up bending it. And they're saying that if you just put a piece of business card between the back panel, the back plastic panel, and the joystick part, you'll fix it, or you'll prevent it from happening.
Interesting.
And I'm a little bummed out about this because I swapped my cases on my Joycons because I wanted a D-pad. So I got the one that has the D-pad in place of the 4 buttons on the left. If they'd have told me this, I would have just stuck a piece of business card in both of those when I had them opened up. But this has been a problem, Tubby. Nintendo, if I understand right, they won't acknowledge that it's a problem, but they will replace them for free if yours is drifting.
Interesting.
But people are mad because they buy special edition, Zelda Joy-Cons. That's not what you get back. You send one in, you get a Joy.
You get something back.
You don't know what color, you don't know what's anything. Yeah, so you end up losing your extra expensive special edition.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, but if you can fix it yourself, and to take this much apart, it's just 3 or 4 screws, and everything inside the Joy-Con goes together like a puzzle. I had to use the internet to tell me which pieces to take off first when I took these apart to put the new shells on them. But to do this would be easy. 3 or 4 screws, open it up, put it back together. At least at the time when I did it, you couldn't buy a Joy-Con with a D-pad that was any good. And I don't remember why. Either they were only wireless, they didn't work wired, or it was the other way around. They only worked plugged in and not wireless, and that seemed dumb. I didn't want an extra Joy-Con that was only half the functionality. But that's on Hackaday.
YouTuber VK.
We'll put a link to that in the description. And I'm sure
VK's channel.
if you've been watching this would have been over the screen somewhere, because that's what we try to do here at butterwhat.com. What do you find folks out there in YouTube land think? Did Brian and I do a pretty good job today? If we did, you can let us know by hitting that like button down there. Or maybe you want to leave us a comment and let us know if we're doing a good job. And if we didn't do a good job, that's something you can leave in the comments too. You can tell us why we were wrong, what we did wrong, how stupid we are. You can tell everybody you don't like my haircut.
We live stream the recording of these episodes on the first Tuesday of every month, and we're inviting you to come join us. Make sure you subscribe to the Butter What channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future live streams and episodes.
You don't even have to wait until the next live stream. You can come and hang out with us in Discord and participate in our community over there. There's a link in the description. So if you want to check that out, you can definitely do that. For tuning in, and I hope we get to see you next time.